My name's Kevin Pickett. I'm in the Northeast Florida market. I've been in the real estate business for 12 years now, working in several different capacities from realtor to title agent. I was 7.5 years. I was a managing broker. And most recently, I've been working as a consultant, traveling the country, training and consulting with large real estate offices, working with their sales forces on skills mastery, building techniques, building a business model that they can easily replicate on demand. And so I've been very fortunate to build my network across the country, which has come in handy in the trying times that we're having right now. I've been able to have conversations, even though my travels pretty much come to a halt and there's been a disruption in my training and consulting business. It's really also forced me to focus on my real estate business. And so, I'm fortunate I'm in a market right now where we're still able to show properties. We're not in a shelter in place completely, where we're not on a full lockdown, even though our beaches have been shut down. Several businesses have had restrictions placed on them. Just this weekend I was showing properties and there were several precautions that we had to take for the buyers and for the sellers, wearing shoe covers, wearing gloves. We had to wear a mask for one of the showings. We looked at some new construction and their models were shut down, so we had to take virtual tours of the new construction. And so there's several precautions that are in place right now, just to make sure that we're practicing safe real estate. And so I look at this as an optimist. We're still doing business in my MLS. We're still doing transactions. My team did $3 million in business this week alone. Just this morning, I was able to put a new construction home under a contract at $800,000. So, there is business going on. And I look at this more as a time like, when can we think back of the last time we were in a market of uncertainty where there was really a crossroads in the business? And I look back at when I got into business, 2008, 2009, 2010, where, many agents got out of our business, or they stopped their production out of fear, and fear caused this paralysis that really had a devastating effect on their business. And talking with realtors across the country, talking with business owners and brokers, I believe right now is the time to, as an agent, to revisit marketing plans, to work with your marketing partners to see, how can I be more active? How can I get more in front of people? This is a great opportunity. I know when I was a manager and as a trainer, one of the biggest pushbacks I ever got when I'd start talking about this different prospecting activities was, Kevin, I just don't have time. And I think that's mismanagement, first off, to not have time to put in the legwork to build your business. But, that's why this business isn't easy. It isn't for everybody. Everybody's looking for the magic pill. And truly the magic pill is, if you talk to any successful realtor, you got to get back to the basics, right? And you got to say, when you're talking to a successful realtor, what are the things that you do today? That's not going to be the success, or how you become successful in this business as a new agent or as an agent that is trying to drum up more business. You got to go back to the beginning. So what was it that caused that agent to become a successful realtor, successful business owner? Was not what they're doing today, although that adds to it and allows them to scale up their business. What it really boils down to is, what were the things that you were doing where you had those days where you just would not stop prospecting until you got that appointment? Those are the things that are going to help us grow today. So I look at where we're at today and I say, what better time where you eliminate the objection of, I just don't have time to go back and prospect. I don't have time to expand my marketing territories. What we know is that at the backside of where we're at today, at the backside of this pandemic, there's probably going to be a logjam of built up buyers that's going to create an urgency in our marketplace If we come into the backside of this and during the summer, what better time to sell property and what better time to have that urgency for a seller, because it could really maximize the results that they have. And so what I would say is today, make sure that you're picking up the phone and you're making those calls to your past customers. Make sure you're picking up the phone and talking to those people in your centers of influence, because using Ford is a technique that we like to use: family, occupation, recreation, and dreams, to warm up a phone call. If I'm reaching out to my centers of influence and just having a non-real estate conversation, asking them how they're doing, we all have something in common right now. We all have uncertainty. We all are going through this where we're having to sit at home, and it's maybe creating a little boredom. So we want to have some more conversations. And so, having those conversations, you might not have to get into the who do you know that's looking to buy or sell real estate. You might just get into, how's this affecting your life? How's this affecting your job? It might turn back around for them to say, well, what's going on in real estate right now? And so if you allow fear to paralyze your business, your finger's going to be off the pulse. And those that are looking to do business in the next 6 months, the 6 months after we go back to life as normal, they're going to be looking for those that have had their finger on the pulse, that have remained active. And so, I look at this crossroad as an opportunity. Those that are going to take their foot off the throttle might lose business to those that are saying, I'm going to double down on my activities. I'm going to double down on my prospecting. I'm going to double down on my marketing. I look at RSP and the services that they offer. You might find that people are reading more mail right now. They're looking a little bit deeper, where before they might have just taken a quick look at it. Oh, there's the sales in my neighborhood, and discarded that piece of mail. Now, because they have a little bit more time on their hands, they're probably going through that. And so, I know the agents that I'm coaching, that's one of the things that we're talking about is getting more active on social media, getting more active with their marketing pieces, making sure that they're shoring up their farm areas, because you want to send the message that I am a real estate professional and I'm working. So, through this all, this could change the way that we do our business, but those that truly take an active stance and put their foot down on the throttle, I believe that they're going to prosper through this opportunity.